Om Sadashiva-Samarambham Shankaracharya-Madhyamam Asmadacharya-Paryantam Vande Guru-Paramparam. Om Parthaya-Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Grathitam Purana-Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashaadhyayiniim Ambatvāmanusandadhāmi Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshiniim Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marutah Stunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedai Sangapadakramopanisadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyanavasthita tadgatena manasa Pashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yasyantam na vidussura suraganaha Devaya tasmai namaha.
Please read verse 13, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 15.
Gama vishya bhutani dharayamyaham pushnami chaushadhi sarvaha somo bhutva rasatmakaha.
Further, the glories of Bhagavan are being told. We have seen this verse. Take the Bhasya, read Gam Prithivim Avishya.
Gam prithivim avishya pravishya dharayami bhutani jagat aham ojasa balena yadbalam kamaraga vivargitam aishwaram jagat vidharanaya prithivyam pravishtam yena gurvi prithivi na adha patati na vidiryate cha.
Gam. Gau is a substantive. The Gam accusative, singular. Gau also means Prithivi. Prithivi, the earth, the globe. Avishya. Avishya, having entered. Having entered. Dharayami. Dharayami means here support. I hold up intact. Dharayami. What? Bhutani. Bhutani stands for entire Jagat. Jagat. How do you support that? Aham. Aham means here Parameshwara, Paramatma. Ojasa. Ojasa by balena, by my strength. And what type of strength it is? Yat balam kamaraga vivarjitam. That power is such that it has no desire in that. I don't support this for any purpose of mine. I have no desire. Of course, supporting is a desire, but not for my purpose. For the purpose of the entire Jagat, all beings. So, Yat Balam, Kama Raga Vivarjitam. Free from desire, free from Asakti Priti. Free from desire, free from Asakti Priti. So that is how Vivarjitam, that's why it says, Aishwaram Balam. This is not a power of any individual. For example, the power, Bala of Ravana, it has Kama and Raga. This is not that way. So this is for the sake of others, not for myself. I have nothing to get out of that. But they get benefited. How do they get benefited? They get the earth. Why do they need the earth? because they want to have the bhoga. They want a field of experiences wherein they can reap out the result of their karma phalas. Earth is necessary. It should be held intact. It should not drop down. It should not get split. So that is what I do. Now here one thing is there, that Aishvara means belonging to Ishvara. Ishvariya Maya Shakti Vishishtam, characterized by Maya power of Ishvara. So here one question may come, that is fine. If this Shakti is yours, what about the other Shakti which is Kama Raga Sahitam? Power, like Ravana's power, which has got desires and asakti, priti for the sense object. What about that? It's something different from you. No. It is also me. But the context is, here Bhagavan is pointing out the glories. Glories. And the glories, when they are pointed out, the power with desire and asakti, priti doesn't figure out. So this is something ennobling, that is power of mind. Oh, fine, you have no desire, you have no asakti, but there must be some purpose, is it not? The purpose is Jagad Vidharanaya. Jagad Vidharanaya, to support the Jagat, all beings, to see that the earth, of course, Bhashyakara himself is going to do. So Jagad Vidharanaya, to uphold it in intact. How so? He says, Prithivya Pravishtam. I enter the Prithvi. I enter the Prithvi, and then the result what happens? Yena balena. Having entered the Prithvi, by which power, what happens? Gurvi Prithvi. What is this Gurvi? Guru. Of course, we call Guru Acharya, here not Guru. Heavy thing also is called Guru. Heavy. It's feminine. The case is, noun is Gurvi, means very heavy. Heavy. Prithvi. That is what Prithvi, which is very heavy. See, what happens? I enter it and I support it. Why? Because na adha patati. It doesn't fall down. Number one. Again, na vidiryate. Vidiryate means vidyate. Na vidyate. It doesn't get split. It doesn't get split. Normal course. But when this human misappropriates because of the greed, earthquakes, etc. come, something, but still it doesn't fall apart in terms of pieces. Suppose earth were to get divided into two parts and fall this side and that side, what would happen? No. So that is, it doesn't get split, it doesn't fall down. That is what I look by entering and by using my power, Maya Shakti. For this, to corroborate, some Vedic mantras are cited by Bhashyakara. Continue.
तत्र च मन्त्रवर्णः तथा च मन्त्रवर्णः येन द्यौरुग्रा पृथिवी च दृढा इति.
येन तथा च, to this effect, means a pramana. Shastra pramana is told that Ishvara withholds like this. Tatha cha pramana. Mantra varna. Here is a mantra. Yena. Yena means Aishwarena Balena. By which power of Ishvara. Dyauhu. Dyauhu. That is the earth. Ugra. Prithvi cha Drida. Ugra stands for here in the form of Hiranyagarbha. In the form of Hiranyagarbha is manifested of Ishvara only. So, as in the form of Hiranyagarbha, he holds intact with heaven, earth, etc. So, Yena Ugra. Prithvi cha Drida. This Prithvi is what? Drida. Firm. Firmness here is upholding and not allowing to split. So that is because of Ishvara Bala, this earth is the Dev Yena Dev Ugra Prativi cha Drida. That is earth and the heaven, etc., are firmly held. Iti it is saha dadhara. Dadhava is there. It is there. Vaidika, you say Prithvi. So, thus, Ishvara. Actually, it is this mantra is for Hiranyagarbha. But Hiranyagarbha is manifestation of Ishvara. Therefore, Ishvara has to be taken. Ishvara saha dadhara. Dadhara means he upheld, supported what? Prithvi ityadishcha. This is from Taittiriya Samhita. Taittiriya Samhita 418. 418. Continue. Ataha gam.
अतः गाम अतः गाम आविश्य च भूतानि चराचराणि धारयामि इति युक्तम उक्तम.
So therefore, it is quite appropriate based on this mantra varna that Bhagwan saying that I enter the earth and the heavens, etc., and sustain them and support them. Gam avishacha, having entered the Prithvi earth, Bhutani, entire Jagat consisting of Bhutani. What are the Bhutani? Characharani. All things that abide in on the globe, on the earth, moving and non-moving. That is, moving living beings and then plant kingdom, etc. Non-moving. Dharayami. I support, I uphold. Iticha yukta mukta. That Bhagavan has said rightly so. It is correct. It is correct. Continue. Kimcha.
किंच पृथिव्यां जाता औषधीः सर्वा व्रीह्यवाद्याः पुष्णामि पुष्टिमती रसस्वादुमतीः च करोमि. सोमः भूत्वा रसात्मकः सोमः सर्वरसात्मकः रसस्वभावः सर्वरसान् आकरः सोमः स हि सर्वा औषधीः स्वात्मरसानुप्रवेशेन पुष्णोति.
Kincha. To add further. Prithivyam jataha oshadayaha. Oshadhis. All vegetation were born on earth. Prithivyam jata. Born on earth. Sarva, without any exception. What are they? Namely, Vrihi Yavadya. Vrihi means barley. Yava is rice. Adya, all grains, all vegetation. So, what do I do? Pushnami. I nourish them. I nourish them. How do you nourish them? This way. Rasa swadumati chakaromi. I make them endowed with rasa, nutrition. Swadu, taste. All nutrition, all taste are because of what? Ishvara only. Karomi. How do you do that? Somaha bhutva rasatmaka. Having become the moon, who is the repository of all nutrition. No doubt, vegetation grows on account of water. True. But in the presence of moonlight. So like this, what is that? The leaves of a tree, they produce their food in the presence of sunlight. And some photosynthesis or some process takes place. But sunlight is necessary. Like that, the moonlight is necessary for vegetation, though they do grow on the water. Soil also is necessary. So that's Somaha Bhutva Rasatmakaha. So why Rasatmakaha Somaha? It is told Somaha Sarva Rasatmakaha Rasa Swabhava. All nutrition is in the moon. It gets spread through the, what is that? Moonlight. Just for example, they say human body needs sunlight to some extent because vitamin D3 comes from them. See, vitamin required for us, we get from where? Sun. Afterwards, some chemicals, etc., you may add, but that's the best. So Maharasasa, Sarvarasatmaka. All nutritions are there centered in the moon. Means Rasa Swabhava. The nature of moon itself is nutrition and the taste. These two powers are centered in moon. It means Sarva Rasanam Akara Soma. So Soma, the moon is Akaraha. Akara means mind. Mind, like good mind, etc. Is the mind of all taste, all nutrition. Sahahi, that moon is what? Oshadhi, it is what? Oshadhi, all vegetation. How does it sustain them? Swatma rasanu praveshena pushna. By entering them, all vegetation, in the form of course, through moonlight, in the form of rasa, that is taste or this. See how we have to be one with the nature. Even moonlight also, see, you just be in the moonlight. In the big metropolis, you will not be able to have the moonlight at all, because light. But You feel, if suppose all around moonlight is there, nature is there, you feel cool and comforted. That's what it is. That nutrition is it well. You get, but here through vegetation. So Oshadi, Swadma Rasa Anupraveshan. Swadma Rasa means Swagata Rasa Anupraveshan. By entering the vegetation, in the form of rasa, taste and nutrition, it is there in the moon, which is transmitted through the moon rays. Ushnati nourishes. See, if sun and moon were not there, where is our existence? Not possible. And this is because Ishvara enables them. Further, Kincha Ahamiti. Further glories of Bhagavan, so that we should never miss it. Don't take this for granted. At least bring Parameshwara in life, that we are indebted to Parameshwara. This is not imagination. This is the fact. If the factor Ishvara comes in life, we start thinking of it. Who is he, etc. And how indispensable this Ishvara is for our very existence. What is his nature? You say, otherwise we inquire all sundry things, etc. But this important thing we never care to inquire into, because of which our existence continues. Because of the air, water, we take for granted. No. It is because what? Because of which we live, and Ishvara makes it possible by providing them in the form of sun, moon, etc. Further see, can we survive without food? No, but eat the food. But that food should get digested. You eat and it doesn't get digested. Problem? You don't rush to the doctor. Even that digestion is because of me. See how Ishvara is indispensable for our very existence and living. And we are so great, we know him not, we know not what the principle is. Not only we know not, we have the audacity of denying it in the name of what? Something great that we think achieved in terms of science. I don't say science is not required, but science is possible because of this policy. See, science analyzes the existing Jagat. But who provided you the Jagat? Who provided you the capacity to inquire and investigate? Take for example now here, food digested. That gives you the power to work. And that is because of Ishvara. Let us see now. Read 14.
किंच अहम वैश्वानरः इति अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
Aham. Ishvaraha Paramatma. Vaishvanaraha Bhutva. Having become Vaishvanara. Here Vaishvanara means Jatharagni. Literally, stomach fire. In the sense that power in the stomach, which is of course has got a heat, which digests the food. So me, Parameshwara, having become the fire that abides in the stomach, and what do you do? Praninam bhutva, having become Praninam dehamashitaha, add sun, having entered the body of the living beings. Having entered the body of living beings. What do I do? Now here, see, I don't know whether you know this or not. In Ayurveda or Sanskrit, indigestion is called Agnimandya. Agnimandya means dullness of fire. Which fire? Jatara Agni. Suppose there is a heavy downpour of rain continuously for a week or so. Digestive power gets declined. Because that warmth is not available. It's called Agnimandya. It's called as what? Agnimandya. And I think when you are too much hungry and something happened and food is not available, I think the little temperature rise in the body may be there. I think so. Subject to verification. Whatever it may be. Hunger has something to do with the Jataragni. The Jataragni which induces the hunger. So that is how one thing. And what do I do? Thereby, Pranapana Samayukta, having got associated in the form of Jataragni, having Samayukta, having got associated with Prana and Apana. Prana, Apana. No doubt, see, Prana is necessary for this thing. What about Apana? The function of Apana is what? Excretion. What it has to do with the digestion? Because both functions should go simultaneously. If by proper excretion, body is not cleansed, what happens? Digestion get affected. That's why I see, if you go in Ayurveda, for any disease whatsoever, if you go to the doctor, first the doctor will say that your body is cleansed properly. He will give purgation. Then give the medicine. The medicine works. So digestion needs to be supplemented by excretion. So therefore, prana, apana, both are taken together. So that is prana, apana, samayukta san, with associate with prana and apana. Chaturvidam Chaturvidam annam pachami. I digest. Pachami. Literally, pachami means cook. I cook means I digest. Because the fire, slow firing is there. Slow cooking goes on there. See, even fruits ripening is because of heat only. Just for example, mangoes are kept in the hay, depending on the type of mango, for few days. When it is ripe, you pick up, it is warm. That's why they say, better you soak the mango in the water for 5-6 hours and then eat, because the heat goes. Otherwise, it can have some adverse effect on the body, like getting boils, etc. Same is the case with the dry fruits. A lot of heat is there in the dry fruit. So therefore, except exceptional things, dry fruits need to be soaked overnight. And then only they have to be eaten. Otherwise, they can give some adverse effect. They are good, nutritious, but they need to be soaked as such. Pachami, I digest the food. What type of food? The food is divided into 4 categories, depending on the mode of eating. They are like this: Bhojam, Bhaksham, Chosham, Leham. Bhojam means that food that you gulp down, like, pudding, payasam, just gulp down. Bhaksham. Then bhaksham, that which we masticate, with the teeth we masticate. Chosham, to be sucked. Sugar cane, you just bite and then suck this. Actually, certain varieties of mangoes are to be sucked only. Other times, harder ones are to be eaten, masticated. But there are only juicy ones. The right way of eating them is sucking them without soiling your hands. You should know the art of it, how to do that. And you can eat it after the last drop of its rasa. So that is that which is to be sucked. Then the 4th variety is lay here, licking, like honey. You put on the palm and lick it. Lick it. These are the 4 varieties of food. All that food I digest, having become Vaishwanara Jataragni. Can you miss Ishwarana? The very fact that we are living means our food is getting digested. Who digests? See, we eat and forget. Poor Bhagwan has to go work there. And if you overeat, he has to do overwork. That's why one should not eat beyond limit. They say, when you feel that one more helping you can have, better get up. Other thing also is that you forget Bhagavan. For health also it is good. A person who overeats, for which so much of pressure is there on the, what is that, digestion, which needs blood supply. The doctor said that as if you have loaded or subjected a body for running 2-3 kilometers. How much energy you have to spend and how much exertion it is giving to you is what takes place by overeating. Other drawbacks, you know. So everything in life has to be in moderation. Eating also, sleeping also, walking also, talking also. And in this present world, you can add one thing, earning also. You know what is happening. Modern world, IT industry, etc. There are people, they have no time for themselves, they have no time for the family, they have nothing. Morning time is decided. Night, when he returns, Bhagwan knows. And immediately be ready for the next days. Everything has to be in moderation. That is why such unrest of diseases and all that takes place. This is what is Lord Bhagwan has said. Yukta har viharasya, yukta cheshtasya, yukta cheshtasya karmasya. Earning is a karma, necessary, but it has to be within the limit. I remember in the, many of you also know that, elderly generation. Somewhere in 1950s, 60s, etc. Even the top executive on a big firm used to be out from the office maximum by 6 p.m. Generally by 5 p.m. they go, but he sits a little later. He will have more work. But by 6 he is out. And today, 24/7 by shifts. And there also, you continue. It is a high time for the modern people to think about, he is earning for us or we are for earning. Now you see, this is nothing to do with Vedanta, okay? But a common sense. At least to live happily, yes. Someone said, you know, these are because of desires. Especially in America. It's, I don't know much, but I read only. Everyone has a dream of having a beautiful bungalow of 8 rooms and a swimming pool. Bank loans are available. It takes and has got a bungalow with 8 rooms, etc. And you say, to repay the loan, what is that? Every EMI, every month's installment, EMI. He has to earn. He goes early in the morning, drives 2 and 2.5 hours to reach the office. Late evening, again driving 2 and 2.5 hours. What for? Having a bungalow of 8 rooms and the 8 rooms, out of which 7 he has never entered, and the swimming pool he has not entered at all in lifetime. To repay the loan, he is working. Desire is fulfilled. See how we get carried away by some flimsy values in life, because marketing is very, very powerful. And we never think. You know the story of that farmer? Poor farmer. He wanted to have a big land, etc. But he could not. Somebody said there is a very charitable king as such, go to him. And he was really charitable. He said, well, come tomorrow here at the sunrise. And by sunset, whatever area you cover, you have to come to the beginning point. That area is yours. And he meant it. And he started walking. He said, if I walk, I will be able to go less. He started running. He had his whatever food packet with him. He said, if I start eating, that much time will be lost. And by the time the king had come to see how much, by the time the sun is about to set, the king said, come on, cover up. But before covering up, collapsed. The king felt very bad and he exclaimed, Ayyo, all that he needed was a land of 6 feet to bury. To survive, we have to earn. Birds and beasts also have their food. They are not gone to engineering, medical college, MBAs, etc., professionals. And then, of course, human beings have to do that, but everything has to be in moderation. Even good things beyond limit become bad. So here is the one. That is what? Even that food has to be in moderation. Yuktahara has already come. Arjuna, know that it is me who is Ishvara, who is digesting the food. Can you miss me? Of course, Arjuna, Krishna, they are not different things. As a Parameshwara for each and every individual. Can you miss me? Without which our existence is not possible. Think of it, Kali Yuga is going on. If breakfast is not there, half life gone. So weak he becomes. Because they say in Kali Yuga, food is very important. In Satya Yuga, etc., they could live for years together without food. But in Kali Yuga, it is just not possible. It has got a main role. So it is me who sustains. Let us see the Bhasya. Ahameva Vaishwanaraha.
अहमेव वैश्वानरः उदरस्थः अग्निः भूत्वा अयं वैश्वानरः योऽयमन्तः पुरुषे येनेदमन्नं पच्यते इत्यादि श्रुतेः वैश्वानरः सन् प्राणिनां प्राणवतां देहम् आश्रितः प्रविष्टः
Stop. The long sentence. It continues up to the end, almost end. Ahameva Vaishwanara. Aham, not to Mr. Krishna, as a Parameshwara, Paramatma Swarupa, Ishvara, having Maya Shakti. Ishvara has to be taken in. Vaishwanara Bhuta. Who is Vishwanara? Udarasya agnihi bhutva. I become the fire principle abiding in Udara. Udara is what? Stomach. You must have heard one name, Damodara. You know for whom it is? Damodara? Krishna. Krishna's name is Damodara. You know how it has come? You should know that. Udare Damayasya Damodara. Dama means rope. One who has got rope on the stomach is Damodara. Many of you may be knowing the incident. Yashoda was churning the curds, and Krishna played some terrible mischief. She got, what is that? So annoyed, she tied him to what is called that pounding vessel. But to her utter surprise, any rope she brings, it is short of little for its total time. She went on adding this thing. However long she could make, she could not tie Krishna to that. Finally, Krishna took pity. So this way, he allowed her to tie. Somehow, Yashoda tied him to a heavy mortar. Mortar, when pestle you pound it. Heavy mortar. And she went back to her work. Krishna, he was a balaka, he was a child, not even a boy, a child. He went on dragging. There were two Ashoka trees grown together. Somehow he slipped through them. You could go other side, but the mortars can't come. They're little wider. He dragged hard. Both trees fell down. All came running and started scolding Yashoda. What nonsense are you doing? You have no mercy on this child. If the trees have fallen on this, what had happened? Nanda also scolded. So then, see, he got the name Damodara. Udare Damayasya. Other story is there. They were cursed one day. They got relieved from the Krishna's touch and all that is fine. Udare Damayasya. The one who has got rope tied to his stomach. Udara. Just for Udara, Damodara. You should know such things. Why the name has a Damodara? It reminded me. For example, Vakratunda. Vakratunda Mahakaya Koti Surya Samaprabha. You know, Ganapati is this. And everyone knows Vakratunda is name of what? Who? Ganapati. But 99% don't know why that Vakratunda has come. Not only that, they don't know. They think that Tunda means toad. What? Mouth, face, Vakra, bent. Because of the trunk of the elephant is there. Ganapati's trunk is what? Bent. So one has got bent trunk. Say Vakra Tunda, they tell. It is not that way. Tunda and Vakrayati, it is Tunda, Vakratunda. Tunda and Vakrayati. One who takes to task, punishes. Tunda means bad people, criminal people. Tunda and Vakra iti Vakratunda. There's something interesting you should know about this. Because there is a concept, Vakratund, Vakratunda. Fine. So here, Udarasya Agni, that is having become the fire in the stomach fire. You may call enzymes and all, whatever you call, but that faculty, because of which the food eaten of 4 types get digested. Agnibhuta, for which a Brihadaranya quotation is being cited. Ayam Agni Vaishvanara. This fire, which fire Ayam is pointed out? This fire abiding in your stomach. The Vaishvanara. Yaha Ayam Antaha Purushe. The one who inside the body, Sharire, Antaha Purushe means Sharire, inside the body, abides. Yena idam annam pachyate. By which fire this food eaten by the individual, pachyate, is being digested. Ityadi Shruti. This is Brihadaranyaka 591. Like many quotations can be given. Ityashruti Vaishvanara. So this shows Krishna is not giving something from his pocket. Everything is where? In the Shruti, Vedas. So from such Vedic statement, Vaishvanaraha son, having become the stomach fire, Praninam. Praninam means those who have got prana, means living beings. Pranavatam. Those who are endowed with pranas means who are alive. Deham, because in dead body it will not be there. They go out. Deham ashitaha pravishtaha. Having entered there this thing, so I digest the food. Read further. Pranapana.
प्राणापान समायुक्तः प्राणापानाभ्याम समायुक्तः संयुक्तः पचामि पक्तिं करोमि चतुर्विधं चतुष्प्रकार.
Stop. So pranapana samayukta. Samayukta associated with, endowed with prana and apana. By prana, apana. As we have seen already, apana is necessary for excretion, which is necessary for digestion also. Sometimes it depends on the food stuff you eat. Some food stuff they get easily digested. There are some which are heavy, having entered your stomach, they stay put there. For hours together, you have no hunger at all. Otherwise, you should feel hungry within 5, 6, 7 hours. You don't feel it all. There was stay put there. Such food is not desirable. We say no, heavy food, not desirable. So that is Sayuktaha, in association with that. Prana and apana. Pachami. Pachami means, meaning is Paktim Karomi. I cook. It's cooking only. Maybe slow cooking, not your cooking on the stove, but cooking. What you is saying? Food. What type of food means? The food of 4 types are being described by Chaturvidam. Continue.
चतुर्विधम चतुष्प्रकारमन्नम अशनम भोज्यम भक्ष्यम चोष्यम लेह्यंच.
Bas, enough. Chaturvidham, 4 times. Chatuprakaram. 4 types of. What is that? Ashanam. Annam means ashanam, that which is eaten. You know that you have derivation of annam. In Taittiriya Bhasya, Shankara gives 2 definitions of annam. Adyate iti annam, that which is eaten by us called annam. Second one is atti iti annam, that which eats us is annam. Food has got both capacities. We eat, it nourishes us, and see what we survive. If you overeat, or especially after the age 40, you should be very careful about the quantity of food to be eaten. Any eating of excessive food in return damages our health, and figuratively, as if it starts eating us. Atidyanam, moderate quantity of certain age, well and good. Afterwards, Adyatidyanam. Afterwards, Atidyanam. As age advances, if you don't reduce the quantity, that food will destroy you. Annam. Annam. Now we are already seen 4 types of annam. Ashanam, that we eat. Bhojam, that which is gulp. Bhaksham, that which is masticate, bite, masticate. Chosham, that which is sucked, like sugar cane. Leham, that which is to be licked. So therefore now this reveals a great truth. A great truth. What is that? Me, Parameshwara, in the form of stomach fire, I digest. And what do I digest? Annam, food. And food is from where? As moon. In the food, me only is there present in the form of nutrition and taste. And here, the one who digests the food is also me, means one who what is eaten and one who digests, both are nothing but manifestation of Ishvara only. One who knows the truth, Bhokta, eater, Vaishvana, Bhojam, Soma. Both are nothing but Ishvara. He doesn't get affected by defects, drawbacks in the food. You both are what? Ishvara. That vision should be there. So that is what is called Anna dosha. Defect on account of food do not affect him. It's a very, very great defect for spiritual seekers. As one advances on spirituality, one has to be very careful about the source of food. If that food has got bad samskaras, immediately they will catch this. We'll see about it more. We'll see next. Om.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्याय्येन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितः ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ